Well, hello everybody. I hope y'all are doing great today. Hi, Joe Beth. Nice to see you. Welcome to Starry Tarot, everybody. Thank you for being here. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. And we just received a donation from Miss Christy. Thank you so much, Christy, for your donation. Let me add you here to the list. Are you here, Christy? I know that sometimes Christy likes me to do her readings over Instagram messages, which is always available to any of you interested. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Starry Tarot. Wait. Sorry, I had that on mute for a second. Hey, Christy, good to see you, hon. Did you want to just do your reading on here? Okay, girl. So the question is, why did he reach out to you? How do we want to phrase this? I'll phrase it just the way you phrased it to me. Um, um, so he contacted, so he this was last night that he sent this? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Keyshawn contact Christy? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Keyshawn contact Christy last night? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Keyshawn contact Christy last night? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Keyshawn contact Christy last night? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Keyshawn contact Christy last night? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Keyshawn contact Christy last night? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Keyshawn contact Christy last night? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Keyshawn contact Christy last night? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Keyshawn contact Christy last night? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Keyshawn contact Christy last night? Yeah, you haven't spoken to him in weeks, and this is just out of the blue. I got you. Okay. Two of Pentacles. Five of Cups reversed. The Chariot. Three of Pentacles reversed. And Three of Swords reversed. Now this is interesting. We finally have the regret card, the Five of Cups. It's finally showed up, Christy. But it's in its reversed form. I think that we also have the three, these are very interesting cards. The Five of Cups reversed and the Three of Swords reversed. The Three of Swords upright is heartache, pure and simple. I think that he's had feelings of guilt. And this is his weird, effed up way of dealing with it. The guilt has turned to anger. Towards himself, and he projects that to the world, and you're someone who he projected that to, these feelings that he has that are starting to bubble to the surface. Because what you said was just straight and to the point. Like, you wouldn't be free right now. Why did you promise those things that you said you were going to give to me? Why did you do all of that? And it takes him 3 weeks to say anything. I think he's sadistic, Christy. I think he's the type of person who wants to hurt other people. I mean, we know he's already hurt you. I don't know if he gets off on this in some way or what, if this makes him feel like a better person by treating women so disrespectfully. But he's choosing to not process anything. And instead, he's projecting. I do think that he has moved on in love with the Chariot right in the center. I don't think that he was reaching out to you to, and I don't think you thought that either, especially with what he said. That isn't, I don't think, but he's moved on. He has moved on, and he has feelings of guilt that he ignores and pushes to the side and projects in a really cruel, mean way. And he doesn't know how to function and like operate like, I want to say like normal people, normal adults. Yeah, he's not a good partner. He never was a good partner. So I thought it was strange for him to contact me last night to bother me. Yeah, he knew that what he said would hurt you. But I also think that he may have been trying to put the final nail in the coffin, because that was just so, what he said is almost, it's unforgivable. What he did, it to me is unforgivable. You are a much kinder person than me, clearly, because I wouldn't forgive someone who did that to me. That's, he doesn't deserve me. He can stay with his info. Yeah, no, absolutely, absolutely. They deserve each other. He truly deserves no one, in my opinion. I don't think he should be even screwing around with relationships, because he doesn't know how to treat women. Sorry, there's Two of Pentacles. I feel like this email, the lack of response was intentional, having you wait. And the answer was intentionally hurtful. That's where I have to disagree with you, Christy. You know him better than me, so you're probably right. But from what I'm getting, and from reading that message, it felt like he didn't want you to reflect that, like he knew that you wouldn't respond to that. He legitimately said the most cruel thing to you that he could, in my opinion. That's the most cruel response, and the most unintelligent, mean, ignorant response. I think he knew that you weren't going to respond to that, because you know how awful that is. And there's no working with someone like that. I can't wait until he gets his karma too. It's gonna rain down really hard on him. Really, really badly. He's got a lot. He's going to really reap what he has sown in this life. For sure. For sure. Ugly, ugly energy. Mean, hurtful. I wish he would just leave you alone. I wish he hadn't have sent that. And I know you feel the same way. I'm sure you feel the same way. But perhaps in some way, this could be the closure you needed. I don't know if there's a truly rational explanation to what he did, because none of his behaviors are rationally explained. I don't know if it can be rationalized. It's like, oh, well, he did this because A, B, and C. This guy just lives unhinged. He's free like the wild winds. He sows his oats, and I feel like he deceived you at the beginning. I'm registered him from clearinghouse and he'll be out of a job. Secretly over his clearinghouse in November. Oh, really? So you're basically the reason why he has a job? If you're the reason why he has a job, which is very difficult to attain once you, as I'm sure you know, once you've been in prison or jail, whatever, I don't know what level of security jail he was in. You don't have to tell me, but you know it's very difficult I'm sure you know it's difficult to find employment once you have that on your record. So he's got that job because he's buddies with people there, etc. But if you could legally stop him from working, do it, girl. Do it. Three of Pentacles reverse his ass so that he can't work anymore. I started to get him to apologize and then got into it. Yeah, this guy is... like I said, you may get an apology, but I feel like it's not going to be, probably won't be for a long time. This guy has no emotional intelligence or true sense of himself or anybody around him. He doesn't know how to treat people. Because if I don't approve records, then he can't work. Then stop approving them. He forgot that. Stop approving it immediately, Christy. That's what this is. I mean, declare war at this point. Honestly, I think you don't, and not war, because you don't want to continue fighting with him. Just make sure he can't be employed. That's great. That will rain down hard on him. That's gonna hurt him badly. And he forgot about that? What an idiot. This guy is such an idiot. You are so far too smart for this guy. And you know it. You know that girl. Yeah, there's very little rational explanation to what this man does and how he behaves. In short, it's like, yeah, all of his behavior is just sickening. I just feel like he's a master of deception. He was a master of deception. He lied to you so many times. And people who lie, they'll do it again and again. And it also makes me think of like all the things he promised you and how he was actually good to you when you guys first started dating. I feel like that he was being someone he wasn't. And then once he, I don't know, moved on in some way or whatever, because it sounds like he's not interested in anyone for very long. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, deception. I feel like he doesn't stay with any one woman for too long. When he loses his job and they send a request for a new one, I won't approve it at all. So he has to lose his job first before you can not approve it? Or do you have to continually approve these things? I feel like he uses people. He doesn't ever give or truly love another person. He just uses people. And he may very well know he's just a bad guy. I don't think he has many morals or standards. Not someone who talks to someone who they were with, or anybody like that. I'm so sorry, Christy. I just want him to be gone. I'd love to see you be the reason why he loses his job, because that's really going to hurt him, and that's what he needs, some pain, because he's dealt it out, you know. And is he like does he have contract, is he like a contracted worker? So he has like continual, like he has like one job doing this, one job doing that, and you have to send her, yeah, don't approve it. Don't approve any of them. He never keeps a job long. He didn't use Ariel to give her a baby. I don't think he meant to give her a baby, Christy. I think that was not intentional. I think that was an accident. I think she might have been, I don't know. I don't know what she was doing, but she was the one who was trying to get a baby, I feel, out of the situation. And God, you don't want a baby with that guy. He's not a good father. The way he treated you, can you imagine how he would treat your children? Dodged a bullet. But he's a loser, Christy. You're not a loser. This guy's a loser. They belong together, honestly. Like, let them be. Let them destroy each other's lives. You don't need to be on that vibrational level, Christy. No. You deserve so much better, and you will find him. And you'll look back at this and be like, my God, that was awful. I'm so glad I got out of that. I promise you. Because I've been there. When I was around your age, like mid to late 20s, I had some bad relationships. And it was hard to get out, and it was hard to see it from an outside perspective. But once some time passes, it's just like, whoa. It was really problematic. Or that person was really problematic, and I was blinded to it, because love blinds us. Oh, he will. Oh, 100% Christy, I promise you, he'll treat Ariel the exact same way he treated you. And I would be really hard pressed to believe, or sorry, to not believe that he hasn't treated other women, every single woman actually, in his life the same way. And I hope that he just feels pain, knows what it's like to feel pain in this way. Thank you very much, Christy. We can keep on talking about this if you want. I don't mind. I've definitely got my thoughts on this. Hello, Zero to Success Stories. Thank you so much for the sub and the like. Much appreciated. I hope it's someone else's baby so we can feel the worst pain of all. Right? I wouldn't, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised in this situation. With what I picked up on what she may do for a living, wouldn't be surprised. And then you mentioned the quarters, how he was like throwing quarters on her booty. No. Right, Christy? See, you never told me that, but I gathered that. I had no doubts that she was sleeping around. They're both losers. They deserve each other, but they won't stay together because you can't keep a woman. You can't. Even the most loserly woman wouldn't stand that behavior for very long. Because all of a sudden she's not working. What do you mean by that? I would also recommend, Christy, and this is just a recommendation, you don't need to do what I tell you to do, but I think looking at their socials is like a form of self-torture. You don't need to hurt it's hurting you to see what's going on. I know you want to be aware of what's going on, but every single thing just is hurtful. I hate social media for that reason. She has a baby on the way. Well, good for her, but I think there's going to be a lot of problems, quite frankly. I don't know if this, I feel sorry for that baby. Frankly, I feel very bad for that baby because I don't think that baby is going to have everything they need. She's not working. That's not... What? I know he's not taking care of her. No, girl, I disagree. I don't think he's taking care of her. I don't think he's doing that. I think she wants him to do that, and maybe he gives her, money for food here and there, but I think she's trying to be the whole, which we all want, or most of us to be, be able to be a stay-at-home mom for a little while, at least for a little while. But she doesn't have he doesn't have the resources to provide for her and have her be a kept woman. He doesn't have that money. Well, I would either block them from looking at your social media or just take the high road and stop looking. I would really stop looking at their social media. It's really, I think it's very, very damaging. She was online begging for work. Yeah. Not a good situation. Take care of his oldest child. Yeah, he doesn't even take care of his eldest child. The baby mama doesn't let him see his child. That's a red flag. Zero to success stories. If you would like a reading, all my donation information can be found at the top of the chat. Please don't spam the chat. There's no free readings here. Thank you. He's not taking he doesn't want to take responsibility, Christy. I wouldn't I think thinking about this is and the whys and the hows is very toxic. Just let them destroy themselves. You are so much better than they are in every single way. Yeah. If that's not a red flag, Christy, I don't know what it is. But I know it's not. She did not win in the situation. Okay, she's not. This is not going to be a good situation. I can promise you. You probably won't even be there when the child comes around. And we just received a donation. Thank you very, very much from Jessica. How are you doing? Thank you for your donation. I don't see Jessica in the chat. Jessica, are you here? Right, Christy? All you wanted was an apology, but you're tired of him emailing rude stuff every few weeks. That's his modus operandi. That's how he operates. Any normal person would at the very least apologize for everything they've done to you. He's not normal. This guy's got some issues, got many issues. And you deserve an apology, Christy. You deserve more than an apology. You deserve the money. You deserve much. You deserve all of that. But I feel like this is just justice reversed. Hey, Jessica. Thank you for your donation. Let me add you to the list here. You want 2 separate ones? No problem. No problem. Thank you again, Christine. I think, in conclusion, I think I've said this before. I feel like if you're not going to get an apology from someone, you have to give grace to yourself and within yourself, because you deserve that. Okay, love. Jessica, you'd like to know what is coming to you in love in the near future. Absolutely, Christy, and you've got plenty of time. You've got plenty of time to meet a good man, to be the father of your child, not a loser like that. It's a weirdo, you're right. Angel messengers and spirit guides, what is coming towards Jessica in love? Angel messengers and spirit guides, what is coming towards Jessica in love in the near future? Angel messengers and spirit guides, what is coming towards Jessica in love in the near future? Angel messengers and spirit guides, what is coming towards Jessica in love in the near future? Angels, mysteries, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Jessica in love in the near future? Angels, mysteries, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Jessica in love in the near future? Angels, mysteries, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Jessica in love in the near future? Angels, mysteries, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Jessica in love in the near future? Angels, mysteries, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Jessica in love in the near future? Angels, mysteries, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Jessica in love in the near future? The High Priestess, King of Wands reversed, the Hierophant, Nine of Swords reversed, and Two of Wands. It's interesting, we have both the High Priestess and the Hierophant together. And the High Priestess, I've always felt, you're very welcome, Christy. Oh, dude. And we just received a donation from Crystal. Thank you very much, Crystal Ray. I'll add you in just a moment. Hi, Crystal. Thank you. I see that. Okay, so we've got the Hierophant and the High Priestess. These are cards of knowledge, cards of intuition, cards of learning. Let me see something here. Yeah, the High Priestess is about remaining patient in love. It's also about remaining patient in love, waiting for love, which is interesting because we have the Two of Wands here, which is about patience, having patience, not having fear with this Nine of Swords reversed, and building your confidence with this King of Wands reversed. I want to look at something else. Yeah, the Hierophant is really about, it's similar, but it's also about finding a more, yes, finding, and I think finding something committed, but also, finally tuning your idea of what your ideal partner is going to be like. I feel like these two cards really speak to that. Taking notes from past relationships that didn't work out, and really envisioning the partner who you would want to be with. What would they be like? What interests would they have? What would they encompass? And not worry about things with this Nine of Swords reversed, to remain calm and patient in love. And faithful. My second question is to see if someone is coming in. Did you want, well, we asked, so did you want me to just ask the same question? What's coming towards you in love? Or do you want me to ask if someone is coming towards you? I'm sure someone's coming towards you in love. I have no doubt about that. It's just about time, and got this patience card here. These two patience cards. Yeah, I don't mind extending it. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Jessica in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Jessica in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Jessica? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Jessica in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Jessica? Six of Cups reversed. The Devil. The Moon. Knight of Wands. And Ten of Cups. You absolutely have marriage on the horizon for you, Jessica. I'm not seeing someone specific. I was hoping to see an upright king here. This Knight of Wands, what's your sign again, Jessica? This Knight of Wands underneath the Nine of Swords reversed is about remaining not just patient in love, but vigilant, I guess. Keeping your options open, talking to people, expressing yourself, putting yourself out there. You're a Leo! Oh, my favorite sign. Yes, you've got two marriage cards here, the Devil and the Ten of Cups. You will be getting married in the future, in the foreseeable future. But right now, your guides are saying that they really do want you to hone in on the type of person who you want to be with. I see that, you're going to see that, especially here with the Six of Cups reverse. Six of Cups reverse is looking backwards, but looking backwards with a keen eye on what was not good usually about a relationship or a job, but in this instance, we're talking about relationships. Your king, I don't know if he's coming towards you soon, and when I say soon is relative. Tarot is really about reading current energies, so it could happen in 3 months, it could happen in 6 months, it could happen in a year, it could happen in 2 years. I'm not sure about the timeline, but you will be a married woman. I see this with the Devil, the unknown king, the king who is not in your life at this time. King of Wands reverse is also the Leo card. I also want you to bone up on, I don't think you're an insecure person, I'm not saying that, but I think all of us, most of us, could use a confidence booster or boost our own confidence and self-love. And I'm kind of seeing that with this King of Wands, like getting back in touch with yourself and your confidence. Yeah, it's unknown at this time, or it's not. It is unseen. The guy is unseen. Your king is unseen at this time with the moon underneath the Hierophant. But with patience, he will be coming towards you with this Ten of Cups, and it will result in marriage. This Ten of Cups is a beautiful marriage card. It's not just marriage; it's marriage, the kids, the happy family. So it will be coming towards you, Jessica. Patience. You literally got the patience card, just Two of Wands. Your guides are saying have patience because this Ten of Cups is coming towards you. And you don't want to, you never want to settle. You want to wait for the best, right guy for you, because you want a long-term commitment. Yes, that's wonderful. It's wonderful. And I didn't doubt it. It's really what I thought, and I see it here. Yeah, the Devil, Ten of Cups, those are both marriage cards. They're both upright. I feel like your guides are just saying, don't stress. That's precisely what they're saying. Don't worry. Be patient. Hone in on the guy you want. Boost your self-esteem and your confidence a little bit more. Have faith, even though you haven't seen him right now. Stay fastidious in your dating life. Analyze past. Sorry, I'm just concluding everything. Analyze past relationships that weren't great. Have faith that you're going to get married. It will happen, and he's going to be wonderful. And it may, nothing good ever comes quickly or easy. I feel like when I see people I know finally be with the person they're supposed to be, finally is kind of the operative word there. I have two of my clients are getting married, just got married. And it was a journey. It was definitely a journey for them. And I feel like it's a journey for everyone. And sometimes, it happens really quickly in our lives, and sometimes it happens a little later on, but the timing is right just for you. Okay. Thank you very, very much, Jessica. I really appreciate you, and I hope I brought you some clarity here. Crystal Ray, thank you very much for your donation. Yeah, you are so beautiful, Jessica. I've told you this before. and it's not just your beauty. You have inner beauty, too, that I can sense and see. And you're a lovely Leo. Don't worry about it. He's coming. Good. I'm so happy to hear. Yay. All right, Miss Crystal Ray. Thank you very much, love. Did you want 2 5-card readings, or did you want a 10-card reading? My first question, what did Dre think when he saw me the other day? Okay, let's see. Had it been a while, Crystal? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What did Dre think when he saw Crystal the other day? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What did Dre think when he saw Crystal the other day? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What did Dre think when he saw Crystal the other day? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What did Dre think when he saw Crystal the other day? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What did Dre think when he saw Crystal the other day? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What did Dre think when he saw Crystal the other day? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What did Dre think when he saw Crystal the other day? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What did Dre think when he saw Crystal the other day? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What did Dre think when he saw Crystal the other day? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What did Dre think when he saw Crystal the other day? I hope you're doing well, Crystal. He caught you off guard. Oy. Okay. We only see each other for a second. Oh, and it had been a very long time. Okay. Did he, intentionally try to meet up with you? I'm just trying to get some background. 8 of Wands. 5 of Swords reversed. 2 of Wands. The Magician. An Ace of Swords. Did you guys talk? It sounds like you guys didn't. You said you just saw each other for a second. Did you guys chit chat? Because I'm getting Ace of Swords, 8 of Wands is about not just chit chat, but really good communication. Doesn't sound like that happened when you guys met up. So I'm wondering if that was perhaps his intention to talk with you in a deeper manner, but it didn't happen. He wanted to. Ace of Swords is speaking your voice. 8 of Wands is you got a message, you got something to say, and you need to say it right now. Okay. He wanted to talk, is what I'm seeing. He wanted to talk to you. I don't blame you getting nervous. There's been a lot of ups and downs with him. But he is feeling like he lost out. I think that I would be hard pressed to think that he wasn't interested in you. I don't know if that's a good thing, because I feel like he's a little toxic. Yeah, Five of Swords reversed is usually getting back together, forgiveness after a breakup. Two of Wands is like patience, waiting for someone. The Magician is a resurgence of feelings. I think that he has feelings for you, Crystal. I don't mean to stir the pot, but you know how I am. I just say what I see and sense. And this, to me, looks and sounds like he wants to talk to you, and with an intention. I think he wants to reconcile with you. I don't know, girl. I don't know. But that's really what I'm seeing. So, like I said, take that as you will. Take that as you will. I don't know if you want to talk to him and reconcile, but I feel like that's what he wants to do. That was his intention. He wanted you to stick around longer. Yeah. And you don't want to deal with those again. It's like now he's in a good mood, I'll tell you that. He was in a good mood when you saw him. And he has been in a pretty good mood, I feel, and he's been thinking about you a lot. Less than 5 minutes. You got so nervous. Was it planned? And then you're just like, okay, I gotta go. Like, sorry. Boy, yeah. I mean, you can take those butterflies as your intuition. You know? If it didn't feel right, if it doesn't feel right, it probably isn't. Oh, he popped up unexpectedly. It was an accident. With the Magician there, I don't think it was an accident. I think he tried to. Is it possible that he could have facilitated that in some way? If he didn't facilitate it and if it just happened randomly, I do think that he's been thinking about you, and I do think that he wants to talk to you about it. Yeah, I think that Magician card is telling me that he's wanting to be proactive in his love life and communicate to you what he's been feeling and thinking. It was, yeah, I was just gonna say I would be really suspicious to believe that it wasn't on purpose. You know, it sounds like it looks, senses, feels like it was on purpose. He had a really strong intention. He wanted to really talk to you. But that's, I mean, he could have at least said that. Like, can we have a talk? You know? It's too. It is too much shouldn't have feelings. I think the question is to be watered by feelings about dread. Well, okay, Justin. I think it's important to know what another person's feelings are towards you. I would argue that. It could be that if Crystal wants to ask that question, she's more than inclined to do so, but I think that was a very valid question. I like to know what other people are thinking and feeling towards me, especially if I've had dubious encounters with them in the past. I don't think that's out of reach. Yeah, it was totally on purpose. Yeah. So, yeah, now it's time to really think. And I don't know if you really need to think. I think you, like I said, those butterflies are your intuition saying there's something not right here. I suppose it is something to think about, but yeah. Gosh, love is so complicated. It's the most complicated thing in the world, I swear. Not easy. It's quite complicated. Well, okay, well, you don't know her history, Justin, with him. This is someone from her past. So she has to weigh those options. All the factors there. It's kind of like what I was telling Jessica earlier, that Six of Cups reverse. Like, really analyze the relationship that you had with him in the past. And now that you've, separated yourself from him emotionally, look at all the red flags that were there. I know you see them. Oh, I'm sorry, Crystal. Yeah, you had that Nine of Swords anxiety, and I think, I'm going to repeat it, I think that's intuition. I think that is intuition. That's that High Priestess. Hi, I see that. Thank you so much, Fernando. Let me go ahead and add you real quick. Will I find a new home before the month is up? I sure hope so. Let's see. Hey, Kitty K. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for your subscription. Much appreciated. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Crystal find a new home before the month is up? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Crystal find a new home before the month is up? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Crystal find a new home before the month is up? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Crystal find a new home before the end of the month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Crystal find a new home by the end of the month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Crystal find a new home by the end of the month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Crystal find a new home by the end of the month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Crystal find a new home by the end of the month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Crystal find a new home? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Crystal find a new home by the end of the month? Let's see. Ten of Swords reversed. The Emperor. The Star reversed. Eight of Wands. And Five of Cups reversed. So the message I was getting before I pulled the cards was, so long as you stay vigilant and on top of this and are looking at places to move to, I think that things should be good here. But unfortunately, it may not be like your dream home with the Star reversed. But I do see worries coming to an end with the Ten of Swords reversed and the Five of Cups reversed. I like seeing those in their reversed form. Means, shedding bad energy from a past place or just the past in general. Yeah, stay fastidious, stay on top of this. With the Eight of Wands, I feel that you do have authority here, or not authority, agency here to find something, to find a place for you and your kiddo. Okay. Thank you very much, Crystal. It's good to see you as always. Hope I brought you some clarity. And much love and light to you as always. Thank you. Alrighty. Fernando! Thank you very much for your donation, Fernando. Did you wanted a 10 card reading or did you want 2 5s? All 10 cards. You got it. I appreciate you too, Crystal. Thank you. You've been coming to me for advice for such a long time, and I really appreciate that, and I don't take that for granted. It's nice to read for people who I've been reading for a long time because I know your background and your history. And, yeah, thank you. All right, let's get into the card cam. Fernando, you would like to know, what do I see for love towards you? Let's see. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando in love? Was that you, Crystal? Thank you so much, hon. Reading ding. You will be next, sweetheart. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is coming towards Fernando? And not to be corny or anything, Fernando, but happy Pride Month. Happy Pride Month to you. So I bet hopefully there's lots of parties and stuff for you to go to. Maybe, I don't know if you're a party guy. Alright, we've got the 3 of Cups reversed, 5 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles reversed, the Hermit reversed, 9 of Pentacles reversed, the World reversed, the Empress, the Devil reversed, Ace of Swords reversed, and 6 of Cups. I know what you're going to say. That's a lot of reversals. I agree. It's a lot of reversals. Let's analyze each and every one of them. What's really screaming at me here is this Hermit reversed with the Ace of Swords reversed. Your guides want you to, and I hate telling people this, but I see it a lot. I don't know how active you are in your dating life. I don't know if I think I've asked, I don't know if I've asked, but if you go on like Grindr or like go to bars or, I don't know, I feel like the gay scene it can be toxic, I know. There can be guys, the whole like, I don't know, I watched this channel on YouTube called Our Queer Life, and they were interviewing, the interview he just did recently, the gentleman had been with his partner for 9 years, and he's like, whoa, 9 years? That's a long time in the gay world. And it's true, and it makes me sad because there's so many gay folks I know who just want a solid, committed connection, which is what I think you're looking for. But what I'm seeing is you've got to put yourself out there more. Like I said, I hate giving that because I feel that advice because I feel like it happens a lot, but that's really what I'm seeing. They want you to express yourself more Put yourself out there. Get out of hermit mode. Start using your voice, your energies, your intellect. I think they want you to treat dating, if you really want someone in your life, to almost treat it like a job. I hate that it sounds like that, but you've got to, vet through a lot of people when you're dating. You've got to have thick skin for sure if you actually put yourself out in the dating scene, which I don't know if that's what you want to do. But I am seeing a lot of, dare I say, some insecurities and some burnout. There's a toxic person lingering, actually. I can find fun easily, but nothing serious where I live. That's the problem I feel with a lot of gay folks and gay communities. I live in San Francisco. I have many a gay friend. One of my besties is a gay dude, and he hates the gay scene in San Francisco. He feels the same way. He's like, I can find fun easily, but nothing serious, And I don't know. I hope that's not, just like how it is everywhere, because I don't think that's true. I have seen gay couples, committed couples, like be with each other for the rest of their lives. I've seen that. There was a couple that lived around the corner from us when I was a kid. They were together for like a long ass time until he sadly passed away from AIDS. Anyway, this was the 90s. So there's a toxic person that's lingering. That's no good. That's no good at all. That's this devil reversed, I feel. There's someone that's tempting you, but it's bad. It's not good. It's a temptation that you should definitely avoid. Your guides definitely want to see you mix and mingle more. I hate to say it, with this Three of Cups reversed. I know there's someone out there for you. It's a little harder to find, but I believe that if you furtively search for him, you'll find him, and the search will be over. Sharing yourself with other folks, not you could just be flirtatious or just getting to know people. It's good, very good, Fernando. Yeah, very good. There are some feelings of defeat. Like, you're kind of feeling a little burnt out with finding love. It can be frustrating. Yet you have so much love to give, my darling. The Empress card. You're so in tune with your emotions and the love that you want to give and share with someone. You only deserve the best here. Nine of Pentacles reversed with the Six of Cups. Yeah, there's someone. No, I feel like they. Whenever I see the Six of Cups is looking to the past with fondness. I also see it as a card that pushes the querent to illustrate in their mind the exact type of person who they would want to be with, like down to what he sounds like, what foods he likes, like every single detail, to really try and visualize and manifest. Think about all the qualities that you like in another person, and believe that person will be out there, because I truly believe in visualization and manifestation. I've heard this work so many times. And I do see something about letting go of something from the past with this Nine of Pentacles reverse. It could be that toxic person who is lingering around. But it could also be just bad experiences you've had in the past with love, letting go of those, forgiving not just your partner, your past partners, but yourself for anything that may have happened in the past that wasn't favorable or was toxic, what have you. So yeah, you're so ready. You're so ready, and I know he's out there. Um, but it's kind of like the search is on. Like he will find you. You will find each other. But if you don't put yourself out into the world, the Hermit reversed, the Ace of Swords reversed, it's going to be harder to find that person. And it doesn't have to be gay bars or anything. It could be, you know, joining a group or something that with a common interest that aligns a common interest or something like that, or a class maybe, or volunteering. But getting involved and putting yourself out there is key right now, because you're a beautiful person and you have so many qualities that any man would love to share with. And I just really believe that, and that you just need to put that out there. Let the world know how amazing you are, and what you have to give and what you want. Okay. Yeah, I think you definitely made the absolutely right choice to not be on speaking terms with that person. That's no bueno, um, and it won't help you in your search for your your dream lover. Thank you very much, Fernando. As always, I really appreciate you, and wish all the very best for you. You're very welcome. You're so welcome, Fernando. Much love and light. All right, Miss Christy, or sorry, Crystal. Crystal. I'm sorry, mixing up my people. Um, Miss Crystal, are you here, honey? Yay, she's here. All right. Did you want to do 2 5 cards or a 10 card? Okay, no problem. 2 5 cards. You got it. You got it. Salary caregiver job, and it didn't turn out well. I received 2 clients who had multiple caregivers, and the majority of the caregivers left. Oh, geez, I'm sorry, Crystal. That sucks. I'm sorry that didn't turn out well. Ugh. Very hard to care for someone who's nasty. I get you. That's really difficult. the company know that this couple is nasty people? Let's see. Yeah, let's see. What is the, can I get a name for the couple? What are their names? Crystal, could I get their names? The man's name was Mike, okay? Do you remember the name of the woman? You already forgot. Okay. I'll just refer to him as his wife, or as his wife. So, one moment. Alrighty, and we are back. His name is Michael. Okay. Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does the caregiver company know that Mike and his wife are bad people? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does the caregiver company know that Mike and his wife are nasty people? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does the caregiver company know that Mike and his wife are nasty people? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does the caregiver company know that Mike and his wife are nasty people? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does the caregiver company know that Mike and his wife are nasty people? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does the caregiver company know that Mike and his wife are nasty people? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does the caregiver company know that Mike and his wife are nasty people? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does the caregiver company know that Mike and his wife are nasty people? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does the caregiver company know that Mike and his wife are nasty people? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does the caregiver company know that Mike and his wife are nasty people? Let's see. 8 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles reversed, 9 of Pentacles reversed, Queen of Swords, and 7 of Cups. I would say that they do know that they are problematic people. Okay. They live. Okay, I don't need to know where they live, but that's okay, girl. Yeah, they are known to be problematic. They don't work well with others. 3 of Pentacles reversed, 9 of Pentacles reversed. They know that. I think they've gone through multiple caregivers, these people, because they're so nasty. And so the caregiving company has, using deductive reasoning, is like, okay, well, these people have got to be problematic if they keep on needing new caregivers. You're not the only one who's had an issue with them. Um, they try to keep an eye on them. This Queen of Swords and Seven of Cups, but there's only so much they can really do. They're kind of bound with this Eight of Swords. Like, their clients, these people are clients of theirs, and they need clients, right? Yeah, they went through many caregivers before you, for sure, for sure. Seven of Cups too. They know that they've gone through many people. Yeah, and they don't. But yeah, despite the fact that they know, they've got to keep them, or they don't have to do anything, but in the name of the almighty dollar bill, they keep them as clients. So it's really about business and money at the end of the day with that. Hey Leah, how are you doing? Did you, just a quick question, did you happen to get a notification that I went live? Because I don't think YouTube's been sending out notifications to everybody, which is kind of alarming, but you're very welcome, Crystal. Please go ahead and post your second question. Thank you. Oh, okay. That's fair. That's fair. I understand that. Yeah, I keep my notifications off for Instagram, but I keep them on for YouTube, and yeah, I've got like 4. I even when I'm not doing my channel, I just love YouTube. I have so many YouTubers that I watch, but it is rather distracting sometimes. And thank you very much, Leah, for your donation. Thank you, love. Let me go ahead and add you. Should I keep this job for now? They just gave me a new woman and she is very sweet, but now I don't get that many hours. Okay, let's see. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Crystal keep the caregiver job for now? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Crystal keep the caregiver job for now? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Crystal keep the caregiver job for now? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Crystal keep the caregiver job for now? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Crystal keep the caregiver job for now? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Crystal keep the caregiver job for now? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Crystal keep the caregiver job for now? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Crystal keep the caregiver job for now? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Crystal keep the caregiver job for now? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Crystal keep the caregiver job for now? Sounds like they were problematic people. Whatever we want to call them, I think at the end of the day, they were problematic. For whatever reason that may be. The moon reversed. 9 of Cups reversed. 4 of Pentacles reversed. 8 of Pentacles. And King of Cups reversed. Interesting. Very interesting. So your guides are saying to let go. They started to complain about all the caregivers they had and how they were paying me too much. Oh, yeah, no, that's not really salient. They're saying that you should let go of this job, that there's no satisfaction or any kind of, you won't get what you want out of this job, which is hours. And I feel like it could, one sec, get a quick reference here. I feel like, yeah, you would clearly be staying without any emotional fulfillment, which is fine. You're not looking for a job with emotional fulfillment right now. You're looking for hours. I understand that. But this is the interesting thing. I do think that they want you to let go. They want you to leave the job, but the Eight of Pentacles is steady paid work, which is what you want. Steady paid work. So I feel like test the waters here. If continue working there for the next couple of weeks or so. If you're not getting this steady paid work, or at least some decent hours, I would drop it for Pentacles reverse. It's definitely something that's not going to be long term, is what I'm seeing. It may provide you with some hours over the next couple of weeks, but unless you really see that work and those hours, I would leave. Not immediately. Give it another couple of weeks or so. You know, the time frame that I always tell people to put on things. Give yourself a time frame, or give them a time frame for working for them, and see how things go over the next couple of weeks. I feel like I can't get the house I want to because I don't get enough hours. Yeah, they're impeding you from attaining what you need and deserve. So yeah, if you're not getting those hours, I think it's time to move on. I'm hoping you get some hours soon. Eight of Pentacles is a real one. That's really about like steady works. That kind of threw me off there because everything else was saying like it's not going to be steady for a while, but you might get something. You might get some work out of it over the next couple of weeks. I just don't know. I feel like a lot of it might be a repeat. I don't want to say you're gonna be caring for difficult people, but it may be a little bit of the same case. I'm wondering if they're giving you the difficult people because they know when someone is constantly moving from one caregiver to the next. They know that person is problematic. Maybe they're just being choosy, and that's okay. It's fair to be choosy with a caregiver, but not too choosy because they're providing care, and that's what you're doing. So, yeah, that's what I have for you there, love. So stick it out for a little bit longer, see how things go. In conclusion. And if it's just the same thing, I would definitely lay it to rest and find something else. Because yeah, if it's preventing you from getting the house that you want, deserve, no, that's not gonna work. And are you still working you work at a cannery, right? Are you still working there on top of this? I'm gonna sleep, but the hours aren't enough. Nah, yeah, that's tough. I'm hoping to throw you some nice people. And not even, you know, I guess the opposite of difficult would be easy, which it wouldn't necessarily be easy, but it's easier when someone is kind to take care of them, you know, much easier. And I know you've got a lot of strength and care to give. You only work for the caregiver company right now, okay. So it's definitely a good time to survey your options here altogether, where you might want to go next. Because I don't see this being long-term. I think there's something else that's going to be much more steady for you on the horizon. So I would also start looking at other jobs too if you haven't already. just so we lock you in with something long term that's going to pay you the money you deserve, that's going to give you the hours that you need. You know, it's like finding a boyfriend, I guess, or finding a husband. Gotta find. Don't settle for one that's not going to provide you with what you need. It's easier said than done. I know, especially with work. Well, it's hard with romance too. But you got this. You got this, Crystal. Thank you very much for your donations. I super appreciate you, love. It's always good to see you. And I hope I helped you this evening. Brought you some clarity, hopefully. Okay. Send me your Etsy shop. Send it my way. Promote it to me. Email me your Etsy shop. I'd love to check it out. Have you, if you've started it already, I would love to check it out. I always need candles and herbs and all sorts of stuff. And if I could get it from someone who I know and love, that would be very cool. You're very welcome, Crystal. Miss Leah, did you want a 10 card reading or did you want 2 5-card readings? We'll each get it together. Here, let me give you my email, Crystal. Send it over, or I don't know if you want to send it over. You can send it over email, which I'm sending you here, or my Instagram, which is this. I believe. Sorry, 1 second. I'm just gonna grab this right. Yeah, and that's my Instagram. So please show me your channel or your store. I'd love to see it. I'm not sure what the second question is going to be. For sure, Leah, no problem. All right, so we'll each get it together far into the future and eventually commit to me. I'm not ready for a relationship, but when I am, and if he isn't ready, I'm going to walk. Okay, so you're not ready for a relationship right now, but when you are, and if he isn't ready, you're going to walk. Okay, I get you. I don't know why that took me forever to assimilate in my brain. It's been a long day. Okay, angels, messengers, and spirit guides will H eventually commit to Leah. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides will H eventually fully commit himself to Leah. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides will H eventually fully commit himself to Leah. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides will H fully commit himself to Leah. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides will H fully commit himself to Leah. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides will H fully commit himself to Leah. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides will H fully commit himself to Leah in the future. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides will H fully commit himself to Leah in the future. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides will H fully commit himself to Leah in the future. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides will H fully commit himself to Leah in the future. He's got a lot going on at the moment. He's trying to buy a house, and a friend of his passed away unexpectedly. Oh God, so I don't expect this to be something to happen very soon. Yeah, we're talking, like, will it happen ever? Like, when I asked, like, will H ever commit to you? I mean, like, will he ever commit to you in your lifetime? You know, so this could happen way further down the road here. But let's see what we have here. We have the Ace of Pentacles, 8 of Swords reversed, Queen of Pentacles reversed, the Hermit reversed, Hanged Man reversed. There's definitely something here between you with the Ace of Pentacles, but I'm afraid that he is stuck, and he will be stuck for a while. Gabrielle, that's insane. I literally was just thinking about you. That's really weird. I forget why. I think it was a question you asked, and it reminded me of a question I just did. That's really weird. Hi, Gabrielle. Good to see you. I'm assuming that was your... Oh, thank you, Gabrielle, for your donation. That's so funny. I was literally just thinking about you. Okay, let's add you here. Ooh. Oops. Okay. So I see that he's stuck with his hangman reversed. Part of him will grow. We all grow, we all mature. But he's really stuck and will be stuck for a while. I do see him coming forth to you, interestingly enough, with the Hermit reversed. But I see you not taking his hand. So that's telling me two things. One, that if and when he comes back to you, it's still not going to be fully correct, fully committed. The guy is still... I don't know why guys are so like this, but he can't envision himself at this point being totally committed to one person. But he will in the future. But I see a conflict with this Queen of Pentacles reversed. I do see him coming back to you, but I see you, like, seeing him, listening to him, and being like, no, he's still not fully, like, together here. Well, I think what would be best... they always come back when it's too late. That's happened to me before in the past, too. But I also think it speaks to the fact that perhaps you're meant to be with someone else. You know, I truly believe that. If something doesn't work out with one person, I believe that it's our guides usually working away upstairs to try and facilitate us being with the right person. I mean, I even believe that they create some of the conflict that we have in our relationships because they'll try and have us, if we're with the wrong person, our guides will kind of try and facilitate us to move into a different direction. That's just my theory of mine. But yeah, this is what I'm seeing, love. It's like you rejecting him. Like, I see you for who you are, and that's great, and you have grown, but you're still not 100% what I need and what I want. Be about who do I end up with? Yeah. Did you want to? Yeah. So you want to ask another question, right? Or that's a difficult question for tarot to answer, Leah. I'm to be completely transparent with you. Break many cards this time. He broke this. Yeah. So I can ask that question, but you're not going to get a name. You're not going to get, like, I don't know the people in your life. I don't know. I can't be like, oh, it's going to be, it's Mark or Bob or Joey. I can't give you a name of who the person will be. I can describe what they'll be like. Yeah. No, you know how things work. Yeah. So the best I can do is describe what they'll be like. In general. And they'll, like, the good, the bad, and the ugly, too. So don't be alarmed if you see something not favorable, because nobody is perfect. Nobody in this world is perfect. They are going to probably illustrate some of the negative attributes of him, but those are always good to know, because, like I said, nobody's perfect. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What type of guy, what is Leah's next person going to be like? Or committed person? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Leah's next committed relationship going to be like? Their person. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Leah's next person going to be like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will the guy that Leah ends up with be like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will Leah's partner be like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Please describe Leah's future partner. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will Leah's person be like? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides. What will Leah's next person be like? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides. What will Leah's next person be? We have the Queen of Wands reversed, the Tower reversed, Judgment reversed, okay. Nine of Wands reversed, and Four of Swords. Interesting. This is telling me this actually is not illustrating anyone, I feel, with this Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is telling me that there are multiple people out there for you. Many, many options. We have multiple soulmates out there. That is, well, I was going to say that's a fact, but I don't know if that's a fact, but that's my belief, is that we have multiple soulmates and possibilities for partners. And what I often tell people, I don't know if I've ever told you this, but what I often tell people is visualization and manifestation is really, really powerful in romance. Four of Swords is about meditation and really thinking about someone or something and how you want it to be, how you want things to unfold. And you have to be brave going forward in love with this Nine of Wands reversed and the Tower reversed. The Tower reversed also speaks to not falling too quickly. Yeah, I know, girl, I know. But what I'm saying is you'll have like 10 people to choose from. You'll, I don't know, 10, but you'll have suitors. You'll have people to choose from. And that's a good thing. That's a great thing. Don't dismiss that. I know it can be frustrating, but having options is good because you don't want to get your heart wound up with just one person. And initially, like it, and that's what I'm seeing with the Tower reverse, is to tread very carefully and slowly in love in general in the future, which I'm sure you have. Maybe you haven't. I don't know. It's hard to pump the brakes when we start to fall in love. But I see your search coming to an end with this Judgment reversed card. And this Queen of Wands reversed is usually about boosting. This, to me, I feel is you, honey. I feel like you may need a resurgence of self-love, confidence, the boost in confidence, maybe. I've been seeing this a lot today. And correct me if I'm wrong or if you don't feel that way. But that's typically what I sense and feel when I see the Queen of Wands reversed. I also, with the Queen of Wands reversed, is comparisons. Comparing people. That to me is also speaking to you having options and being able to make comparisons. Yeah, you gotta weed through the one you don't want before you find the one you do. You're going through that right now? Yeah. I feel like a lot of people are going through that right now. Just kind of not feeling the best about themselves, not seeing the true beauty within themselves, and that's the sexiest thing. Having confidence. I think that's one of the most attractive things in a person. When someone loves themselves and is confident in themselves, that's hot. When someone is insecure a little bit, not super... You don't have to be like a narcissist, like totally in love with yourself. That's not what I'm saying. Just loving yourself in a healthy way, in a healthy, balanced way, and knowing that you're worth love and you're a catch. You really are. You're a catch. And any man would be so lucky to be with you. Um, yeah, you gotta be your own cheerleader here and boost that confidence, because you're gorgeous and you're smart and you're funny. You're cool. You're definitely a catch, Leah. Um, and you will find him. Patience. Nothing good ever comes quickly or easily, and he's gonna be the best one for you. Waiting is not the most fun sometimes, I understand, but I promise it's worth it. You're very welcome, Miss Leah. Thank you, thank you. Hope I brought you some clarity this evening, and it was lovely to chat with you and see you. Yeah, you've got plenty of time. You've got plenty of time, girl. The right one will come. And it's more than one. You're gonna have all options, which is the best. It's like looking for a job. You'd rather have many options to choose from and pick the best one, you know. Yes, get some sleep, love. Get some sleep. You have a lovely day tomorrow. Okay? Thank you. Gabrielle, thank you very much for your donation, Gabrielle. Please go ahead and post your question. Thank you. Gabrielle, where are you? What is coming in with Johnny this month? Just feel something coming in. Okay. Is he still with that woman? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is going to happen between Gabrielle and Johnny this month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will happen between Gabrielle and Johnny this month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will happen between Gabrielle and Johnny this month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will happen between Gabrielle and Johnny this month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will happen between Gabrielle and Johnny this month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will happen between Gabrielle and Johnny this month? Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will happen between Gabrielle and Johnny this month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will happen between Gabrielle and Johnny this month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will happen between Gabrielle and Johnny this month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will happen between Gabrielle and Johnny this month? The Emperor reversed. The Wheel of Fortune. 9 of Cups. 2 of Cups reversed. And the Devil reversed. Okay, I do not like this 2 of Cups reversed. I want to say that it's going to be him breaking up with her, but I didn't ask. I asked what was coming in with Gabrielle and Johnny, specifically you and him, and I don't like the Emperor reversed here. The Emperor is the man, the king, the guy, the husband, the boyfriend, the partner, the male partner. And I just don't see him fully being present. I don't see him walking away from you, but I also don't see him walking away from her. I feel like some kind of change is going to happen between the two of you. Maybe some type of transparency that wasn't there before, being forthright, honest, etc. And I do see you having some good times with him over the next month, but I do see a detachment, a fundamental detachment. Like I don't think it has anything to do with you. I feel like it's more he's, and I see this often with men, when they've been in a toxic relationship, when they get out, they usually want some breathing room, some time to just not be in a romantic connection. Whereas women, we often like knee-jerk reaction is to try and find someone else usually. That's not really, especially when we break up with someone that we didn't want to be with, it's like, okay, let's fresh new start, new person, right? But with him, I feel like, and that's not the case with every woman. A lot of women need some time. I certainly did. But I feel like he does need some time and space here. Like I see him continuing to be kind and present in your world, but I don't see, like, I see you being happy, like, or like satisfied with the energy exchange that you have with each other, but not fully satisfied. Like, not 10 of Cups. We're at 9 of Cups. It's like, when are we getting to the next step? When's the next step going to come? And it may happen soon with this Wheel of Fortune. Like I said, I feel like he's going to be, this is probably going to result in him being more honest and open about his feelings. But I do see things being a little stuck, not moving entirely forward. There is going to be some shifting in some way energetically. He is definitely moving away from her, but I don't know how committed he would want to be with you even once things are over with her, because I feel like, yeah, he's not really wanting to, he's wanting a break from that emperor role right now, or is going to want some kind of a break of some kind. Not a break necessarily, but he doesn't want to jump into a commitment right after being in a toxic connection, even though he has feelings for you and likes you. Same thing, has feelings for you, likes you. Even though he likes you very much, I feel like it would be, and I don't know if you're expecting, yeah, like I don't know if you're expecting like a full on commitment like right after he gets out of a relationship. I don't, yeah, sounds like that's kind of, you're on the same page for it. But I do see things moving forward. I do not see him, again, I don't see him leaving you or anything. He's falling in love. I wonder if I should ask. You can if you want. You want him to take his time. Yeah, absolutely. That's important, I think. Yeah. So you feel like he's falling in love with you. He definitely has some deep feelings for you. That is undeniable. I see that. I sense that 100%. And that can be overwhelming in and of itself, too. Falling in love with someone can be overwhelming sometimes, you know. Well, thank you, Gabrielle. Thank you very much. Yeah, we can ask that. No problem. You're feeling like he walked away from her. I mean, I feel like emotionally he is checked out. So I wouldn't be surprised why you're getting those feelings. I just don't feel like he's finally cut the cord. But I could be wrong. I've been wrong in the past. I will say, I'm not always 100% spot on. Um, and the reason for that is because people shift and change constantly. Their emotions can shift. Their beliefs can shift and change. Things are constantly in flux. Thank you very much, Gabrielle. All right, so you want to know if he's falling in love with you. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Johnny falling in love with Gabrielle? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Johnny falling in love with Gabrielle? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Johnny falling in love with Gabrielle? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Johnny falling in love with Gabrielle? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Johnny falling in love with Gabrielle? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Johnny falling in love with Gabrielle? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Johnny falling in love with Gabrielle? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Johnny falling in love with Gabrielle? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Johnny falling in love with Gabrielle? Four of Wands reversed. Six of Wands reversed. Queen of Pentacles. 10 of Cups reversed. And 7 of Pentacles reversed. I'm sorry, Gabrielle. Well, we've got two things here. We got two major commitment relationship cards reversed. We've got the Victory card in reversal. We've got the Frustration card in its reversal. Yet we have this Queen of Pentacles right in the center. What I think, and the Queen of Pentacles is look at her. She's very sensual, beautiful, is very fertile, and is full of female, divine feminine energy. And he sees that in you, and he loves that about you. But I think that he is, I hate to say it, but I feel like he's trying to not fall in love, to not fall. There's something holding him back, and I'm wondering if it's that he feels that you deserve a committed guy, and that you don't deserve to have to wait for him. But he sees you as a queen. He really does. But I think that in terms of falling in love, he's trying to prevent it from happening. He's like putting up, like, when because that means, I guess, that he is. But every time he starts to feel certain types of ways about you, I feel like he emotionally pulls back and mentally pulls back. God, this guy's difficult. I'm not gonna lie. I know he's got, a lot on his plate. I understand that, but he's got to figure things out here. It's so rare that we find people that we connect with in this world, and if he's going to just throw that away and toss it to the side and ignore it, which is what I think he's doing, he's like pushing it aside, like, no, I'm not falling in love, I can't allow myself to fall in love. He's really putting a stopper on it. because he doesn't have the emotional availability, I feel, to fall in love. He knows that if he does, totally bingo, he's fighting with himself and his emotions. Yeah. So, in short, the answer, I guess, is yes, he is. But he is fighting it. Like, that I totally see, but I also can't ignore you right in the center here. You know, that's you. That's how he sees you. And that's, Queen of Pentacles is like the ultimate. She's like the Empress. The ultimate woman. Ideal woman for someone. Yeah, so we'll see how this could really go in many different directions here, as I'm sure you have probably analyzed. I feel like it can go in many directions because he's clearly got feelings, but yeah, like you said, he's fighting with himself and his emotions. We'll see how long he can continue doing that for and sustainably do that for. You know what I mean? Like, that's tough. And I know guys have an easier time of, like, putting their emotions to the side than us ladies. But, not all. I can't speak for every man. But, yeah, and he did tell me he wanted me to find someone who can give me what I want since he can't give that. Yeah. And that means he really values you. You know, he knows you deserve the very best in everything. And he can't provide that. Yeah. This could, yeah, like I said, I mean, this could go different directions here. But where, as it stands right now, it doesn't look super great. But don't want anyone in my space, so that's fine. What do you mean? You don't want anyone in your space? Or he doesn't want anyone in your space? He doesn't want anyone in your space. He tried to include himself when I have things going on. Interesting. So it's like he does want you to find someone who could provide for you, yet he's always around, and if he did see you, a guy wooing you and romancing you, he probably would react in a visceral type of way. He probably wouldn't like seeing that at the end of the day. You know, because he's fighting his feelings. He's fighting all these feelings. You know? So this is a tricky one. I would give this a time frame. I don't know how long you've been dating him for. I think it's been a few months or so. But if he doesn't come around in, say, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, whatever, give it a timestamp. If he's still just flip-flopping around and not committing to anything or with you, I would look, I would start looking for other options. Because yeah, you deserve the best, Gabrielle, and you don't need to be waiting, or you don't need to be, waiting on someone who's not going to come through. So I mean, you don't have to take my advice, but I recommend doing that, giving it just a good old timestamp. Totally, yeah. Keep those options open for sure. Yeah, that's the right attitude. Well, thank you so much, Gabrielle. I appreciate you as always. It's so funny that you popped in right as I was thinking about you. So it was really nice seeing you, and I hope I brought you some clarity this evening. Thank you. Alrighty. We are now at the 2 hour point, and donations are all taken care of. So I'm going to do a last call for any last minute donations. I will be on again tomorrow. I should be on tomorrow and the day after for anyone who may be interested. Hopefully you are. Last call for all donations. Last call for all donations. If you have a question that needs to be answered, to me. Last call for all donations. Last call, all donations. Last call for all donations. Last call for all donations. Last call for any and all donations. Also, just letting y'all know, if you don't want to do your reading publicly on my live stream, I have private options. I have private phone readings. If you're interested, they're $2 a minute. But then I also offer readings over email or Instagram. Email, they're typed. Instagram, they are audio messages. But it's at no extra cost, at the same price as all of my other readings. $5.55 for a 5 card, $11.11 for a 10 card, and I'll get back to you usually within at least within 24 hours of you sending your donation, usually within the first hour or so. All right, so I'm going to call it a night. Thank you all so very much for being here this evening, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Everybody have a wonderful rest of your day and a wonderful